Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy and this is Luna. And today we are going to a glamping site called Wig Hill Park Glamping, and tomorrow we're going to DogFest. So I thought I would take you with me. So this is the front door where you come in. I'll show you the view. Steps down. I'm not going out because it's wet, but just around here there's a fire pit and there are some outdoor seats as well. So you come in, and to the left as you come in is, my finger, is the bathroom. I've just hung my coat there because I didn't know where else to put it. But so toilet, it's when you've got a big bum like me, it's quite narrow, but it's a fine toilet. I've already used it. Shower, which looks to be a full-sized shower there, which looks very nice. Then a little diddy sink and a mirror, and then window looking out. So you could, if you wanted, sit on the loo with a view, but that might scare someone walking by. And then there's the gorgeous Looney. This is the living area. So I've already made it a bit of a mess with our stuff. But wooden floor, but a nice rug. A shelf here. And a little fridge down there. It doesn't have a freezer compartment, so just bear that in mind if you are coming yourself. They also give you a bowl for the jar, a dog bowl, a dog blanket, and a little dog bed, which is so cute, but it's a bit small for Luna, but I think that's such a lovely touch. And there was a biscuit in the bowl which has been eaten. And then nice double bed, which I think is lovely, with a window there and a telly, which it's a Roku TV, and it says on the information that there is Netflix. So that's handy. And there's shelves around the top, light switch there, and shelves either side of the bed, which is good. And you can, if you want, close these curtains, and so you're in like a little cocoon in there. I actually haven't looked in these cupboards. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, that's quite handy to know. There's an extension cable there. That one doesn't open. And then there is a nice chair there. This is Luna's bed, by the way. We bought it with us. Nice chair. Actually matches my kitchen chairs. Microwave, toaster, kettle. And then in this cupboard I have looked in, there is 2 mugs, 2 wine glasses, 2 tumblers, 2 bowls, 2 side plates and 2 main plates, and a chopping board. That one has got a fire blanket in. This has got stuff for the fire pit if you're going to use it. And this is the cutlery drawer. A lovely stained glass window, more shelves and storage, little sink, and you do get sponge, dishcloth, tea towel, cleaner, washing up liquid, soap, and another chopping up board there. And you get loo roll as well, because I bought a loo roll and I bought some washing stuff just in case, but you don't need to. What else was I just going to say? Can't remember. Is there anything in these drawers? No, that's an empty drawer. And that's an empty drawer. And these 2 cupboards look to be locked. And then there's a bin down there. And there it is. I'm actually filming on 0.5 so that I could get it all in the screen, because I was a bit squished. But it's a perfect size. It just says sleeps 1 and a pet. So, and I can see why, because it would be quite a squish with two humans, especially if there were two me-sized humans. But it's lovely, and I will let you know what it's like sleep-wise and everything in the morning. Looney, good girl. So just over there is the glamping site, and then this is next to it on the farm. Can you see that? Home Farm Produce Company retail store, and there's a vending machine. It says hot drinks, cold drinks and snacks. So this is quite good. So there's a load of hot drinks there. Oh, that's clever. And then a load of different snacks and cold drinks. That's quite good. Very clever. We've actually bought snacks and drinks and stuff, but good to know. Come on then, let's keep walking. Morning. We are at DogFest. We've just arrived. Can't talk long because Luna wants to get out because there's so many dogs, obviously. But we slept really well last night. There was a bit of a gobby neighbour, but it was fine. He was just shouting, well, talking in his normal voice at 6 o'clock outside. But anyway, but yeah, we slept fine. But we're at DogFest now and we're going to get out. So let's go. Harness? You harness for Looney. Do you want to go in the ball pool? Do you want to go in? Looney, you want to go in, look? You going in?
Both tearing around the arena. One of them's probably going to pee on something, the other's probably going to do a poo. It's very much their MO at this point, every single time we do this. It's almost like it's on cue.
All right now. Because she's focused. Good girl. Go on, Leotie. Go, go, go. She's all that to be frightened.
This is our opening sequence. It'll be a real work with the dogs only.
So we're back at the Shepherd's Hut now. We had a lovely day. It was really good. I definitely recommend it and I'd definitely go again. We were there about 3.5 hours, which I don't know if that sounds long or it doesn't sound long, but I think because when you solo travel or when you do things on your own, it takes less time. I've said this before. I think because when you're with people, you do what things that they want to do as well, and like, you know, you'll maybe go and get a coffee or whatever. And I did get a cup of tea and sat, and then we did our dinner later on as well. But yeah, so I think it just was quicker than it would have been if I'd been with people. But that doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it or, you know, take anything away from it, because it was really good. There was loads of different things. There was 2 fun dog show arenas, and there were, I'd say, maybe 10 categories each in each arena. And I was umming and ahhing about entering Luna, and then I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do it. Let's do something different, and went to do the enter into Lovely Ladies because I'd missed the rescue one. But anyway, we couldn't. They were already booked. So I think if I was going to go again, I'd need to get in there and enter her early. But there was, as you would imagine, there was loads of stalls, all all sort of, well, I'd say like 95% dog focused. So there was lots of like harnesses, leads, jumpers, not jumpers, jacket, coats. There were sort of jumpers as well for dogs. And then there were ones that had the dog treats and snacks on. And then there was dog themed things. So I bought a t-shirt for myself that just says dogs on it, but it's cute, and I'll show you it. I'm going to wear it tomorrow, so I'll show you it. Then there was I can't think of what they called it, but it was I can't think what they were called. Like the main stage sort of thing, which had speakers on in there. We didn't really, when we walked past one of the times, it was a nutritionalist and wasn't really my sort of thing. But they had speakers in there, and then they had another main arena which had sort of not performances, but like we sat down and watched some service dogs, not forces dogs or police or anything like that. Sorry, I'm very tired, can you tell? Dogs that like help people with disabilities or things like that. So there was a little demonstration, that's what I'm trying to say, that I watched a bit of. And then later on we watched a very small part of another demonstration. They were called, can't remember what they were called, but there was a group of them, and they were sort of performing to music, doing tricks to music. There was also somebody from Britain's Got Talent that was there that we watched from a distance for a little bit. And then there was a big food area where there was pizza, gyros, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, potato spud things, which I had cheesy chips from there, like a burger one, a pork one. There was a good selection of food. And then in the food area there was a stage where there was a guy singing, and he was good. Yeah, it was good. I would recommend. And I'm thinking that I'll probably go next year. If I don't go next year, then I'll go the year after, because I did really enjoy it, and she did as well. Oh God, she got so many people were talking to her and saying how beautiful she is, and she got a free button-up box as soon as we got there. She got some food, and then she had multiple treats. There was a couple of stalls that were doing pet portraits for free, so we got one that's going to be on their Facebook page next week, so that'll be good. Although she was a bit wary. They had like a sort of a set thing where you had to get on this box, and then they would take a picture on the box, but she wouldn't get on the box, so that's fine. She just sat on the floor, and they took it that way. What else? Oh, they did a big group dog walk at the beginning, which I didn't realise there was only one of them. I wish I'd done that. It was 10:30, and they went on a walk, and I'd seen them afterwards. A lot of the dogs had like neckerchiefs, so I think they must have got that for partaking. And they also had breed meetups as well. Yeah, so there's lots of things. There was just a couple of stalls. There was HelloFresh there. HelloFresh are everywhere, aren't they? And I can't remember, there was another one that I thought, what are you doing at a dog thing, but you know, fair enough, whatever. So Luna got a new harness, which was lovely, from a place called Luna Moon. So I thought she's got to have something from here, and I got myself the t-shirt. Yeah, and she's knackered. I'm tired. She was just snoring a minute ago and dreaming, but yeah, I think all that stimulation will have wiped her out, because there was, well, to be honest, when we walked in, there was like loads of dogs barking, and obviously there was dogs everywhere, and I didn't know which way to turn, and I was like, whoa, this is overstimulating, just as we got there. But once you settled in, you're fine, and you do get a map as well, which is good because it's got the timings on of the fun dog shows and things as well, which I did look at a few times to see what was what. Yeah, it was good. So we've just been chilling in the shepherd's hut this afternoon. Just sort of, she's been snoozing, I've been squirreling, and we're just going to chill this evening. I've got a pasta bake thing to put in the microwave. And yeah, just chill, and then we'll be going back home tomorrow. So it's nice. Nice couple of days. And the campsite I'd definitely come back to. I mentioned briefly when we got to DogFest that there was there's a couple in a glamping pod just down from us, and he was literally 6 o'clock this morning in his outside talking in his normal voice, so I could hear everything that he was saying. And obviously these huts aren't double glazed or anything like that, so you can hear everything. So I just thought, you know, have a bit of awareness of other people. I mean, I was awake, but that's not the point. Other people probably weren't. And I saw him at DogFest with his, I assume, partner and their dogs. And I saw another family that are staying here at DogFest as well, because it's only 20 minutes away. So, but yeah, I would definitely stay here again. It's very peaceful. I can't remember what I've said. I can't remember what I said yesterday, but you definitely need to bring stuff with you, because there's no real amenities. You can the farm where the vending machines were, you can pre-order a meat pack to be left in your pod for when you get here. And it says if you order, I think it says if you order before 12 o'clock, it'll be, while you're here, it'll be in your pod by 5. So if you were to use a fire pit and have a barbecue or whatever, that's quite handy. But I'm vegetarian, so obviously I didn't do that. But yeah, it is. There's the vending machines, and that's it. So unless you were going to go out to eat, then your best bet is to bring some stuff in that you can microwave, because there's only microwave and toaster. There isn't an oven, but you do have your barbecue if you wanted to. Oh, there's a bird of prey just flown past the window. What was I just going to say? It's gone now. The bird of prey distracted me. But yeah, it's very peaceful, apart from that guy. So yeah, I would recommend, and it's called Wig Hills Glamping, Tadcaster, I think the address is. I'll put it up here. And DogFest was at Harewood House at Leeds. So yeah, I'll maybe speak to you in the morning or later on. But if I don't, then thanks for watching. I don't know if you can tell, but it's absolutely chucking it down. Whoa! Oh! I'm closing the door. goodbye the Nook. Thanks for having us. Wait. Don't pull me down the stairs. We've got our trolley and we're off back to the car. Have you had a good time? I thought I would use the vending machine and get something for my drive home. So let's have a look. Please select your drink. I think I'll just have a tea. Any extras? Milk. Press start, hold your card to the card reader and enjoy. I'm assuming that they bring a cup out because there isn't one in there. I just realised there isn't going to be a lid, so this is going to be interesting. Driving with this. While that's doing that, let's get a snack. So we're back now. We had a really lovely time. I could have easily stayed another night. It was just really calm, peaceful, tranquil. And then DogFest was full on, but in a good way. And then we went back to our shepherd's hut and chilled again. So it was just really lovely. And I've probably said it already, but I would definitely go back. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I have been filming a video, nothing exciting, but an update of a few different things that I've done over the last few weeks, but it's taken me a long time to film for whatever reason, but that will go up at some point. Not, like I say, nothing exciting, it's just a few bits that I've done, and then there are other things in the pipeline, but I want to do a bit of a separate video about that, things that are coming up. So yeah, hopefully I won't be as MIA as I have been recently. Hopefully I'll be back with other videos soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then you'll know when my next videos are appearing, and I'll see you soon. And so will Luna. Say bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.